AITA for divorcing my husband for saying that me and my son don't deserve respect. We had been married for 7 years. My ex and I have a 13-year-old son together, and my husband and I have a 6-month-old boy together. My husband has been weird since I had the baby. Overall, he's been very helpful, is very hands-on, and loves our girl more than anything else. But he's changed. He no longer has any patience with my older son. He gets angry easily and says we don't value him. He says, I worked all fucking day, a lot about almost everything. He's been really stressed out about money. Often tells me that he's upset and feels like he's failing and not doing enough. So I know there's a deeper problem and that therapy would probably help, but he always says, I don't have time for therapy, I'm always working, even though he only works from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. and has the rest of the day off. He also has Thursday and Friday off. I work from home with a flexible schedule but the same overall hours as him. Anyway, I told him not even 3 months ago that I would leave if he didn't change. He was acting crazy. 1 minute laughing and the next totally mad about something that doesn't seem to matter at all. He kept telling people he would do better, and he did right up until 2 weeks ago. We were all hanging out in the kitchen, even the kids. We were having fun of playing board games, so I let my son stay up longer than he was supposed to. My husband agreed with this until he didn't. That seems like the best way to put it. He was fine until he lost it. My husband told me, oh hey, enough, it's past your bedtime, as I got up to get a drink of water. When my son said, Alwa, come on, just a little while later, my husband lost it. When he starts to scream, no one respects him, he raises his voice. My son went to his room right away. I'm not talking. I avoid making eye contact as I start to wash the dishes. He says, great, now you're fucking pissed at me too. I have to say that this made me strike out. I don't know, maybe because I'm tired. I yelled at him. Asked him if this would be okay if he respected us or gave us something to respect. After that, he asks, what the fuck is there for me to respect? Then runs out of the house quickly and leaves. It's almost 11 o'clock now. I text him and tell him not to come home. He doesn't. He slept in his car, and the next morning went to work like nothing had happened. While he was at work, I packed up the kids and myself. It's clear that I left a lot behind. That's why I wrote on the table, I'll be back for the rest of our stuff when I can. After that, I get the divorce papers at the courthouse. I had to get help from an attorney to figure out how to fill it out, so it took me a little over a week. When I was done, I gave him the papers to sign. He texted and called me the whole time I was away, pleading with us to come home. Says he's sorry and respects us, but he's very stressed out and didn't understand why you let Jane stay up so late when you knew I had work the next day. He kept telling me and the kids that they were the only things that kept him from losing himself. He says he'll go to therapy and other things, but I no longer trust him. So when I went to give him the divorce papers, he was pretty shocked because he thought we could work things out. He is unwilling to sign the papers right now, which doesn't bother me too much. But almost everyone I know is against me because he said sorry, and obviously didn't mean it, he was just stressed. They think I should just work things out with him because he was perfect until I had the baby and the stress of money started getting to him. He's never been good in high-stress situations, but it's been 6 months straight and I can't take it any longer. Okay? I'm not keeping our daughter away from him because I'm tired of seeing it that way. There have been many times when he could have seen his daughter. He's seen her before. His time is so busy pleading with me to go home that he doesn't even have time to see his daughter.